Hi, the application form for IPMAT 2024 by IIM Indore is live now. The last date to apply for the IPMAT 2024 examination is 26th of March, and the exam has been scheduled for May 23rd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Today, we'll understand how you can fill the application form, what all documents are required, and which all institutions are going to accept the IPMAT 2024 by IIM Indore scores for admissions to their own IPM program. But before you start with the application process, you must be ready with your documents, including your photograph and signature. In order to fill the application form, you need a scanned copy of your photograph, which should be against a white background. And the size of that should not be more than 80 KB, and the format recommended is JPG or JPEG. Please remember, the same photograph has to be carried for the personal interview. That same photograph will be used. And the photograph should not be older than 6 months. So please be careful about this. The other document you need is a scanned copy of your signature, preferably against a white background. You should actually put a signature on a white piece of paper in black ink, and then scan it and upload it. The size recommended is again 80 KB maximum, JPG format. You also need to upload your identity proof, which will also be the same which you have to carry to the exam center for IPMAT. So the identity proof which you upload, maybe your Aadhaar card, maybe your PAN card, whichever document which you are uploading over there, the same ID proof has to be carried to the IPMAT examination center on 23rd of May. The size maximum permissible is 300 KB and the format again is JPG. For the students belonging to the specific categories other than general category students, you also need to upload your category certificates, which should be approved, which should be by a competent authority in a prescribed format. Class 10th mark sheet in PDF format has to be uploaded. The maximum size permitted is 300 KB. And if you have already completed your class 12th, you need to upload your class 12th mark sheet in PDF form. For those students who are going to appear for the board examination or who have started giving their board examination, this is not required for class 12th actually. But class 10th mark sheet has to be uploaded in any case. Now, before you go ahead and start filling the application form, you are required to first register on the portal. So you need to go to the IPM page of IIM Indore, and once you click on the admissions link, you will get this window wherein you'll select online registration to get user ID and password. So this is for new applicants. Once you have registered, then you will log in using the registration number, which will be sent to your mobile and email, and the password will also be sent by the IIM Indore. So you click on online registration to get your unique user ID and your password for IPMAT 2024 application. Once you click on this link, then a new window will open up, which certain instructions, which kind of web browser you have to use. Basically, you need to upload updated browsers. You need to use the updated browsers. And then your registered email address and password will be sent to you on this through the SMS, basically. Please understand to be careful about, you have to be really, really careful about your application, because some things cannot be changed at a later stage actually. So once a registration is complete, you cannot change your name, date of birth, mobile number and email address. So this definitely you cannot change once you have registered, and registration is the first process to go ahead with the application form. So don't commit any mistakes. This is a window which this is a pop-up which will appear on the screen the moment you start the application process. Then it will be another pop-up will appear to which you have to agree basically. So they'll check certain parameters, your name, date of birth, mobile number and email address. So this personal information can be used by IIM authorities actually after getting your explicit consent if they require additional information as well. And then the process of registration starts, basically, wherein you have to submit your personal details to begin with. The first one is your name, of course, and name should be as per your class 10th certificate. So the way it is mentioned on your class 10 certificate, the very same manner you will type your name over here. Then you'll select your gender from the drop down. So male, female, or transgender, you have to select your gender. Similarly, you have to select your category, whether you belong to general category, non-creamy layer, OBC category, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, person with disability, or EWS. So whichever is applicable in your case, you'll select the same from the drop down. If you are a person with disability, then appropriately you have to select yes. If you are not, then you'll click on no and you'll continue with the application form. But if you are a person with disability, then the moment you click yes, you will get certain questions out there wherein you have to answer them. So you have to select your PWD category. You have to answer the question, do you require wheelchair support at this test center? Yes or no, as applicable for you. And would you also be using a scribe for the test? So scribe, if you need a scribe, then you click on yes. If you don't need a scribe, click on no and continue filling the application form. Now, the moment you have done all this, you also need to submit your date of birth. You have to fill in your date of birth, your email address, and you have to confirm your email address by retyping it. You select your nationality, Indian national or others, country of residence, India or other, and then you fill in your mobile number and confirm the mobile number once again. The prompt will come on the screen, whichever category you select for yourself, about the age limit, whether you'll be eligible or not. So for general category students and EWS category, along with non-creamy layer OBC category student, the person should be born on or after 1st of August 2004. You remember this? General category, non-creamy layer OBC and EWS category students should be born on or after 1st August 2004, which means not more than 20 years of age as on 1st of August 2024. If a person is from SC, ST or PWD category, then there is a 5-year relaxation given by IIM Indore. So once you have filled all these details, then you have to submit the CAPTCHA and you have to agree to the declaration, which says that you have carefully read the instructions and the admission procedure for the domestic applicants, and all the particulars which you have filled in over here so far, they are true and true to your knowledge actually, and you have not provided any incorrect or false information out there. So you have to click on this button, which is I agree, and then your registration gets completed. But before that, you need to verify. So you have to check your details. It will come populated over here. Whether you have filled in the right category, whether you have filled in your name correctly, your gender appears correctly over here, your date of birth, email ID appears correctly, your nationality along with country of residence and mobile number. So if all the details are correct for each of the parameters, you'll keep on selecting yes over here. And then you submit this verification part of the registration form and your preview will appear. So the preview of your personal details will appear in the next stage, and the screen will look like this, where on right top corner, you'll see fill the application form as well. So just check out your details, whether your name, category, and every other details is correct, is the same as what you filled in the application form, and then proceed to complete the application form by clicking on this link, fill the application form. So this link has to be clicked to continue further. आप इसको click कर सकते हो और आगे बढ़ सकते हो, or you may log out and you may come back at a later stage and fill the application form. Now, if you continue to fill the application form, or when you come back after login and you want to fill the application form, then you have to fill in your personal details. Some of the details will appear pre-filled actually. Your application number, which has been generated once you have registered, that appears pre-filled. Your name appears pre-filled. You have to type your father's or guardian's name. You have to type your mother's name over here. Some of the other personal details like your date of birth, nationality, your gender, your country of residence, category, and answer to the question whether you are a person with disability appears pre-filled actually. Okay, so you have to type in the personal details, you have to type your father's guardian or guardian's name, you have to type your mother's name over here. Then you fill your correspondence detail, basically your address, and you have to type your address, and you have to the country will come pre-filled. You have to type your address over here and select the appropriate state, the district, the village or town where you reside, where you want the communication, if at all has to happen. That should be selected from the drop down. District you have to type yourself. You have to type the pin code. Mobile number and email address come pre-filled. In case you want to submit an alternate mobile number, you can do so. While it is not mandatory, but you have an alternate mobile number, or you want your parents' details to be filled over here, parents' mobile number to be given, you can do so. It is not mandatory, but you can do so actually. Now, once you have completed your correspondence part, you have filled in your correspondence details, then you have to upload your documents. Now, for a general category student, the document required will be photograph, signature, and ID proof. For other category of the student, EWS, NCOBC, SC/ST, and PWD, you have to upload your certificate copy as well. Now, how do you upload your photograph and signature? You simply click on here, and a pop-up will appear wherein you will have to submit your photograph and signature as per the specification given, not more than 80 KB in size and in JPEG format. You can check a preview from there. Similarly, you have to upload a valid ID proof actually, and by clicking on this button, radio button out here, you submit your ID proof. Remember, you have to carry the same ID proof to the examination center, which you upload over here actually. So don't change your ID proof while going to the examination center on May 23rd. Once you have uploaded the documents, then your academic details will be sought here. So first is your class 10th results. Basically, you have to feed in your class 10th results. First, you fill in your marks in percentage up to 2 decimal places. So from the drop down, you select the percentage of marks which you secured in your class 10th. And here in no best 5, no best 6 or best 4, that it doesn't work that way. You have to include all subjects in which you have appeared in the examination. So if you have appeared in your class 10 board examination with 6 subjects, the calculation will be done basis the 6 subjects. It is irrespective of the board regulation. Whatever the board rules are, you have to ignore that. In fact, you have to select all these subjects while computing your percentage and submitting the same over here. Then from the drop down, you select the board, whether you are from CBSC, ICSC, any state board actually. So you select it from the drop down. You type your name of the school where you studied for class 10th and in which year you completed your class 10th. That has to be selected from the drop down. Once this part is done, you have to upload your mark sheet over here in PDF format. So you have to upload your standard 10 class 10th mark sheet over here in a PDF format. Please self-attest your mark sheet before uploading it over here, or you can get it notary attested as well. So please get ready with your mark sheet because that same is required to be uploaded over here. Then you have to submit your details about your class 12. Now herein there are you must be careful because whatever you select, the form will pop up automatically based on that, whether you select a yes or a no to this question which says, have you completed your standard 12th HSC diploma equivalent course? If you select no, which means you are appearing for your board examination right now in the month of February, March 2024, and the moment you select no, then the question it will ask, you have to fill in certain more particulars, is 10th equivalent, 12th equivalent, or is it a diploma program, 3-year diploma program you are pursuing? Then which board it is, CBSC, ICSC, or whatever board it is, you have to type your school name and the discipline of study. So commerce, humanities, PCM, or PCB, whichever is applicable for you, you will select from the drop down. If you select a yes to the question that I have already completed my class 12, in that case, you have to also mention the year of completion. You have to also mention your marks over here in 2 decimal places from the drop down. and you have to select your stream, and you need to upload your class 12th mark sheet as well. So remember, if you have already completed your class 12th earlier, you need to upload your mark sheet. For others, it is not applicable. You only have to give your details about your board, name of the school, and the along with that, you have to furnish your details about the stream which you are studying in class 12 right now. Okay, so that was all about the academic details. After this, you have to give your preferences for the exam city, in the city in which you would be appearing for the examination, along with the city for the interview in case you are shortlisted. So first thing, you will be given 5 options and you have to select 5. It is mandatory to select 5 options for as a preferred center, as a preferred city for your exam center, where you'll go and take your IPMAT 2024 on 23rd of May. So there are 5 choices. The order, the rule simply work here is select the one which is nearest to your residence, or if the city in which you reside is there in the list, select that first and the nearest one in that order actually. So you have to give 5 city preferences over here. And for the personal interview, you will be required to give 2 city preferences. So the number of cities which are available for exam is on the higher side as compared to the number of cities which are available for the personal interview, just in case you get shortlisted. So this means this year the interview will be conducted in offline format. That is the reason they are asking for your city preference. So till last year, the interviews were being conducted in a online format basically, but now it is going to be on offline format, which means you have to go to that city and you have to, if you're selected, and you have to appear for the personal interview, the next stage of the selection process. Okay, so once you have filled this part, then you come to the final segment, which is your payment. Now, depending on your category, if you are from general category, you are from EWS category, or you are from NC OBC category, the cost of the application is 4130 rupees 4,130. If you are from SC category, ST category, or PWD category, the cost of the application is rupees 2,065. Okay, please verify your details before submitting the application. You cannot change any parameter at a later stage. Only limited edit opportunities will be available. That link is also available right now, but please, it's a very simple form. Do not conduct any mistake out there. Finally, you click on the declaration, put in the captcha over here, and you go to the payment page, and finally you submit the application. Once you have made the payment, the application gets submitted automatically. So please be careful while filling the application form. It's costly, no doubt about that. And IPMAT IIM Indore scores will also be accepted by IIM Ranchi for its IPM program, TAPI Management Institute Manipal, which started IPM last year. They will also accept IPMAT IIM Indore score for admissions to their IPM program. IFT Kakinada for its IPM program, along with Nalsar University of Law and Nirma University, will accept your scores from IPMAT IIM Indore for admissions to their IPM program. So there is no room for error over here. Please be careful. So all the best. Go ahead and fill your application form. Don't forget, the last date is 26th of March to submit the application. 26th of March is the last date to submit the application. So thank you so much. Stay tuned. We'll bring you more videos about the different applications so that it becomes easier for you to submit the application. You understand it well and you fill it correctly.